Hello, everybody. It's social meteorologist Bob Clubs here with the latest on Winter Storm Abomination. It's 6:20 p.m. on Thursday evening. Just want to again thank everybody for your support on the page. The likes are up to 3,900. This just blows my mind. I don't mean to continue to focus on it, but if you can take a look here, this is Sunday through Tuesday, the new folks liking the page and the number of folks that we're reaching. We've reached approximately 58,000 people with our posts here on the page, and that's all thanks to you and your participation on the site. I really appreciate everybody being in touch. We also, if you prefer the tweeters, we're over there. You can follow me at Weather Clubs over on Twitter, and I appreciate your support there as well. Let's get to it. The thing that is the most concerning to me right now is this new winter storm, or actually ice storm warning, I should say. This was put out by the National Weather Service in Memphis. The National Weather Service in Paducah agrees, but they decided not to issue their own warning here because the boot heel is in both of their territories. So, this ice storm warning here in yellow, put out by the National Weather Service in Memphis, as you can see here, potential for up to an inch of ice and up to 2 inches of sleet, and that's going to be happening tonight and through the day tomorrow. A separate ice storm warning here for these counties. Quarter inch to a half inch of ice. They also are running this new thing through the National Weather Service that is an ice impact. And just in the south boot heel, this south here was their highest ice impact of 5, and some 4s and 3s in here too. It could be a significant event down there. So you folks in the boot heel, just make sure that you have made a plan. It's not yet started to freeze down there yet. So just do what you need to do to be prepared for that. You've been through it before. You know how it goes. Let's take a look at the current radars. This radar is showing that things are beginning to transition over to snow just a little bit. We have snow up here moving through some heavy bands, as you can see. There are even some places where thunder snow is possible. So please, if you have any lightning or any thunder throughout the evening, after you take a moment to be freaked out by that, let me know. And what you can know about that is that you have the potential for some really heavy pockets of snow where that's happening. So if you can hear some thunder, you are getting more snow than the rest of us. So that line is pushing to the south. We are not really seeing anything here at Jackson just yet that I can tell as far as snow. It seems like it's all still sleet here at the Department of Social Meteorology in Jackson. This is a different look at the radar. So colorful, aren't they? As you can see, this is showing that the temperature has dropped to 30 here in Cape, 33 in Poplar Bluff, as the pink is the freezing rain, the orange is the sleet, and the blue would be snow, and the purple is heavier bands of snow. So that is definitely something that's happening from folks in Farmington that switched over to all snow, and you can see that's probably because the temperature is continuing to drop down to 21 now in Farmington. Here's a look at a wider range here, and here is the thing, friends. This thing is drifting slowly. This is about an hour's worth of radar loop here, and as you can see, it maybe moves over about a county's width in an hour. So if you just want to count up the number of counties we have here across, that's about how many more hours of this thing that we have to deal with. Folks in the boot heel, again, it's coming. This moisture here is going to come toward you, and this cold air is going to drift down. And the National Weather Service is just not liking how those two things add up timing wise. You're going to have a lot of moisture stream over you when things are just hovering over that freezing mark, so that things will fall as rain and then freeze after that. And again, a source that I really like, and I would just encourage you guys to follow him if you don't already, is Bo Dodson. He is a meteorologist that I just really, really trust and appreciate his hard work through all of these. You can find him. He's just called Bo Dodson Weather. I really encourage you to take a look at him. But again, this is a graphic he has shared a couple of times that will help you understand how this all works. Now, the freezing rain, as you can see, it may be cold enough up here higher in the atmosphere for stuff to fall as snow, but it falls through a layer of warmer air that melts it, gets down to the surface, and then it's cold enough down here at the surface that it freezes on impact. Sleet is stuff that melted and then froze on the way down, little ice pellets, and that's what we've had in Jackson all day. And then, of course, snow makes it without being impacted by this warm air. School closings, oh my goodness, there's a lot of them. Cape and Jackson are out. Looking through this, the only holdout that I still see, and I guess it's still true, I don't see Sykeston not listed on here yet. They closed the Southeast campus tonight, but it looks like Sykeston is going to be our holdout this evening. They're being strong, playing chicken with the rest of us, but Cape and Jackson called off a long time ago. So that's the situation, ladies and gentlemen. I really appreciate you sharing photos with me throughout the evening, as that is how we are really keeping one another updated throughout this information. So continue to send me messages throughout the evening with your photos. I really appreciate that. And I don't get to share them all, but I'm trying to share as many of them as I can throughout the evening to keep everybody updated. So again, be aware that this thing is not over yet. Winter Storm Abomination has a lot of work yet to do in southeast Missouri and you areas that have not been touched by Abomination yet. He is pounding your way, and don't worry, it is coming. Things will clear out. We'll have a day off on Saturday, and then the second storm comes through on Sunday. Haven't Nobody is even really talking about that at this point, but we have to deal with that as well. Another round on Sunday, and I'll try to pass information about that along to you as it becomes available. Again, thanks for all your support, your participation in keeping one another updated on this situation as we face this first storm, this major storm coming through our area this evening. I am social meteorologist Bob Clubbs, watching the weather so you don't have to.